I thought this was, wow. Nice that is. About to fall over, isn't it? Jesus Christ. I like coming to this city sometimes when I come from the Keys. I like to see the palm trees when I'm driving, so this is what I'll do in the morning sometimes. But anyways, guys, I gotta talk to you about something here. So, Washington State now has quite a bit of natural disaster problem, surprisingly. And I was actually baffled to find out, but not really baffled. I mean, I knew that they had earthquakes because of Alaska with the big gigantic fault line. But at the same time, how often does that fault line explode? How often does it go boom? And even if it did, there is high enough hills in the Washington range to get away from said tsunami anyway. I mean, it's not unless it was an apocalyptic tsunami. Other than that, though, I mean, even if it was an apocalyptic tsunami, it wouldn't bother me, really. I mean, think about it for a second, though. Like, I mean, if a tsunami's coming, they're going to warn you anyway. So, they have buoys out there in the middle of nowhere. Buoys. It's not going to hurt nothing. So, okay, so that's covered. And mountain ranges can be pretty damn high in Washington State. Also, I'm not far. You're not very far from, you're not very far from the mountains. You're not very far from California. You're only like 800 or 900 miles, 1,000 miles. Boo-hoo. Not very far. You just go through Oregon, you go through, and then you go into California, and then you go from San Francisco, which is 500 miles, down to LA. If you want to go see LA, it's not that far. I could do 500 miles on the tip of my back while having only 2 hours of sleep. What's another one? Let's see. 500 miles. It's a good distance. It's a good distance from where I want to go to. But at the same time, it's just, the reason I don't like Florida anymore is just because no matter what I do out here, there just does not seem to be enough money going around to live here comfortably unless you're like retired or something. So it becomes kind of hard to live out here, to be honest. It does. It's funny because on this side of Florida, it doesn't look like a rich place because you got all this, this, I don't know, it just doesn't look like a rich place here. But to live here is extremely expensive. So I don't know, man. But at the same time, if I'm gonna have kids or something, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in Florida raising my children here in this area. I want my children to be raised in an area where they actually help children who need to be helped. Unfortunately, you're not going to find that here. You're just not going to find it in Florida or Miami. You're not going to find it in Miami. So that's out of the question already. But what I absolutely love to go to Washington State. Oh yeah, I've been there before. It's really nice. There's nothing wrong with going into Washington State, by the way. Nothing at all. But this is the kind of drive that I like seeing sometimes in the mornings, with the beautiful sunrise to the east and stuff like that. What is all that? Weird. Anyways, only in Florida can you get away with parking in the grass and get away with it. Can't do that anywhere else, I swear. One thing I like about Florida, though, is I'm far away from everybody else in the country. And that's exactly what we're going to do in Washington. Get far away from everybody else in the... I need peace in my mind. I need peace in my life. I can't get peace in my mind or peace in my life anymore. I need to get away from the main cities. I need to get away from all that drama. You know, go back down to where the simple life was, like when I was in Ohio. It was a simpler life. It was better. It was more peaceful. I didn't have any issues with that. I just, well, you know, the drama in Florida is just insanity. The mosquitoes, it's too hot to exercise in the daytime. How can you exercise and lose weight? You know, I'm already starting to lose weight. I've already lost 9 pounds, so I'm doing good. And I'm going to continue to do so. But you can't live in an environment where it's like 90 degrees by 10 a.m. and then stay at 90 degrees till about 8 p.m., 6 p.m. during the wintertime. It's just, it doesn't work that way. Yeah, it gets nice and kind of chilly, a little bit chilly during the, you know, fall and winter months here. But you never see snow, and it's just too far south. So, to combat this, I've come up with the conclusion that I do want to see all 4 seasons, and I do want to see the beautiful mountains and stuff like that. To be able to wake up, look out my window, and see beautiful mountains in the background. So that's what we're going to do, and I just... It's a different type of lifestyle, but at the same time, it has everything that everybody has. It has a Walmart, a CVS, a Walgreens, it has... Best Buy. It's not that big of a deal. They got gas stations. Gas is cheaper out where I'm going. It's in the ocean, but at the same time that it's in the ocean, it's a very secure place. You know, it's safe. So I want to try it out and see what happens. If you guys agree or disagree, that's okay, but I don't want to live in Florida for the rest of my life. It's not a place I want to live. To be honest, it's not. I mean, that's the biggest tower I've seen in Florida. That thing is like way the fuck up there. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This has been the Planet Earth here.